Hello, I'm Maurice Leslie. I'm chairman of the Maurice Leslie Group based in Perthshire, Scotland. 50 years ago, April passed, when I bought my first digger. I was an 18-year-old, and I'm very pleased to say that the local company I bought it from, I still deal with today, and also the company, the local Fife company I sold it to, eventually, I still deal with them today, so I'm very proud of that fact. So that's what got us started, and today we have customers in over 50 different countries worldwide. Our fleet today totals 4,500 units, of which 700 are Kubotas. The Kubota machinery has been excellent for us. I can still remember the day when I came across my first Kubota. I went down to see a chap called Keith Bradbury, who operated at Haydock in Lancashire, and he really taught me all about Kubotas and got me interested, and from there on, it was a few years I started buying second-hand ones. So that's how it all started, really, in Kubotas. Sometime after that, I met up with the Scottish dealer who did a fantastic job introducing Kubota into Scotland. And I bought my first new Kubotas from them, and it went on from there. They were superb machines, the customers loved them, they didn't break down like other manufacturers, and they simply ticked all my boxes and still do. Oh, there's been some tremendous changes in the last 50 years. Customers have far greater expectations today than they did back then. And to be ahead of the game, you've got to have the best product and offer the best service. And Kubota have helped us tremendously with this. The backup's so good, residual value is good. Other manufacturers don't come close at all. Over the last 50 years, we've built up a good relationship with the dealers and Kubota themselves. I've visited the factories in Japan, I've been most impressed, and for the last 10 years, Kubota have been our leading supplier of excavators, which proves our belief in the product totally. I firmly believe our success is down to having good people and good products. And this is where Kubota really slots in. We just can't complain about them at all. We've never had a bad model. Most manufacturers have a poor model, but we've never found this with Kubota. I don't know what their secret is, but they tick all our boxes. One particular sale that stood out for me was back in the early days. I used to handle all the sales of equipment myself. And I remember advertising this Kubota, an old Kubota that I'd bought in. It hadn't come from a good home, it was very rough. And I advertised it cheaply in one of the magazines, and this Irish gentleman rang me up and said, can you describe this machine you're advertising? So, which I did. And then he said, has it got a cab? I said, yes, it's got a cab, but the door's missing. He then said, very softly, how do you get into it? And I said, at that stage, I wasn't sure if he was serious or not. But however, I did manage to sell him the machine. It's been an amazing journey in my life. I suppose you don't think about it until 50 years comes along, and then you suddenly say to yourself, oh my goodness, it's from being an 18-year-old and where I am now. I've met some amazing people. My staff have been great. We've got some outstanding people. And also our customers. I mean, we've got so many loyal customers. It's incredible, and it's really touching that. And the fact I've still got my first customers. I just hope that the company continues for the next 50 years. I want to be part of the journey again, but time will tell.